Did Charles Darwin suppress truth? And if he did, what truth did he suppress? I'm doing my own suppressing. In this case, I'm suppressing the garbage. I just don't want to deal with it right now. I don't want to have to take it out. So I'm making room for more. Why do some people remain unconvinced that there is a God, no matter how much or what kind of evidence is presented to them? Is it simply insufficient evidence? Or is it the presence of evil and suffering in the world? Or is it even an intellectual issue at all? Could it be that there's something else at work? And the Bible insists that there is indeed something else at work. In the New Testament book of Romans, chapter 1, we read these words: "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of man, who by their unrighteousness suppress the truth. For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made, so they are without excuse." We're told here that creation shows that there is a God of eternal power and nature. It's the knowledge of God that is available or plain to us through the natural order of things. But this truth of God, we're told, is suppressed. So immediately we see that the problem is not something outside of a person, such as insufficient evidence or the presence of evil and suffering in the world. Those are struggles and challenges for us. The problem is inside a person. We're told they suppress the truth. The definition of suppression is the act of preventing something from becoming known. It's holding it down. It's the conscious act of putting unpleasant thoughts out of your mind. It appears that this is exactly what Charles Darwin did. In his book, Darwin's God, author Cornelius Hunter quotes evolutionist Ernst Mayr. Mayr said this: "He, Darwin, was motivated toward evolution not by direct evidence in favor of his new theory, but by problems with the common notion of divine creation. Creation, it seemed, does not always reflect the goodness of God. So Darwin advocated for a naturalistic explanation to describe how creation came about. The crucible for Darwin was not an abundance of positive evidence for evolution, but rather negative evidence against creation." You see, it appears that Charles Darwin suppressed his God-given awareness of God as creator because he didn't approve of what he saw. Darwin saw evil and suffering in the world, and he said, a creator wouldn't do this. But did Darwin fail to consider what the Bible teaches concerning the fall? I think he did. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. And if this video has been helpful or thoughtful in some way for you, leave me a like and even consider subscribing to my channel. I'm Van, Unfiltered.